As the sun began to set on the Capitol the night of January 12th, the smell of barbecue filled the air just outside of the Georgia Freight Depot, as this year's hog was being smoked, which could only mean one thing. The 62nd annual Wild Hog Supper, an event that's traditionally held on the eve of the legislative session, was underway.
For 62 years, there's been a party where they've all come together, members of the General Assembly, members of the public have all come together to sort of celebrate being together. There are no bills moving yet, nobody's mad, everybody's really having a good time, and so it's just a great tradition that brings the members of the General Assembly together along with the public.
As Kraft stated, the event is meant to be a friendly one, bringing together legislators, lobbyists, and the public before the serious business of lawmaking begins. However, it also serves to celebrate the great partnership between Feeding Georgia, Georgia Grown, and the state's farmers and farm families.
The partnership between the Department of Agriculture and Georgia Grown is a phenomenal partnership where we bring our number one industry, and partnering with those groups like Feeding Georgia and our food banks all across the state that are helping our families that are food insecure get food on their table. I think that is an important partnership because our farm families all across Georgia that produce that food that ends up on that plate. We help be the conduit in helping provide that access to those food banks for those farm families as well as for those families that need that additional assistance.
Beyond celebrating partnerships, the event also serves as an opportunity to highlight agriculture and its importance as Georgia's number one industry.
It's the unofficial official kickoff to the General Assembly, and so it's awesome to get our legislators and state leaders together, and obviously with a focus on our number one industry. So, obviously at the department and Georgia Grown and being the commissioner and our friends in the agricultural industry that are involved in this, along with Feeding Georgia, we get that first opportunity to have those conversations with legislators as the session gets kicked off here tomorrow, and gives us that opportunity to remind them how important our number one industry is, how important it is to support our farm families, how important it is to ensure that those families that are insecure, that they're able to have access to high quality food that Georgia farmers produce every single day.
Our hosts are the House and Senate Agriculture Committees and Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper. All of those members of those committees are here, as well as other members of the General Assembly. So it's an opportunity to lift up the importance of agriculture. A lot of our sponsors are from the agriculture community, and they are here as well. So yes, it's a celebratory and it's a networking event, right? It's an opportunity to bring your issues here to members of the General Assembly, but also to celebrate the work that General Assembly does to help keep Georgia's number one industry strong.
Reporting in Atlanta for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.